Hi and welcome everyone to another video on this channel. Today I'm gonna show you two wildcard drafts for GAMEWEEK 24. One for those who have still 2 free hits available and the other one for those who have just 1 free hit. So if you wanna see some interesting players, make sure you stay here. Okay guys, so today I'm gonna show you two wildcard drafts for GAMEWEEK 24. First one for those who still have their 2 free hits available and the other one for those who have just 1 free hit available. Why I'm saying that now? Because if you still have 2 free hits, I think that free hitting GAMEWEEK 27 is gonna be a big opportunity for you, because if you don't know already, Liverpool and Arsenal are gonna blank in GAMEWEEK 27. So if that's the case, if you have 2 free hits, you can stack up with 3 Arsenal players, 3 Liverpool players, because we know that they are gonna double in GAMEWEEK 26 and the fixtures are really good. So that way you're gonna have 6 players from Arsenal and Liverpool, and after that you can free them out in GAMEWEEK 27 when they are gonna blank. So this one is for those who have those 2 free hits available. So the goalkeepers, Sanchez and Ramsey, I think that's the way to go. Obviously, because Sanchez is gonna double up in GAMEWEEK 25 and Ramsey is gonna double up in GAMEWEEK 26, and also they rotate really well between them, and also Ramsey is cheaper than De Gea, so I think that's the way to go in terms of goalkeepers. In defense, as you can see, I have Robertson and Trent. So the big question here is I don't have Diogo Jota, but even before Liverpool signed Luis Diaz, I thought that always if I was to use my wildcard, Robertson and Trent was the way to go, just because I think that Robertson is on a completely different level from Tsimikas. I think that he's gonna play most games and he's gonna play more minutes than Diogo Jota for sure, and now they signed a new winger. So if that's the case, I think that Robertson and Trent is the way to go from Liverpool. Also, they are gonna double in GAMEWEEK 26, if you don't know already, against Norwich and Leeds at home. So both of these fixtures are at home. This is the best time to have 3 Liverpool players from my point of view, but we're gonna talk a little bit about Diogo Jota in a minute. So Cancelo, Trent, obviously they are essential, they are picking themselves, and also White and Saka. If you still have 2 free hits available, I think that having Ramsdale, White and Saka is the best way to go. Obviously, instead of White you can buy Tomiyasu or Tierney, whichever defender you prefer, and instead of Saka you can go for someone like Martinelli or Smith-Rowe if you don't have enough cash in the bank. But if I was to wildcard at the moment, I think that Ramsdale, White and Saka are the 3 players from Arsenal I would prefer to have, and they are gonna double against Wolverhampton and Brentford. So the double GAMEWEEK for GAMEWEEK 26 is pretty decent for Arsenal, and I like this triple up. And also Luca Digne, the fixtures are great from Aston Villa. I think that he's a pretty decent option. He's really attacking, we all know him. The fixtures are great long term. They have some fixtures to be rearranged against Burnley and Leeds, so I think that Digne would be in my wildcard too. Now in midfield we don't have Diogo Jota, right? But instead of him we have Kevin De Bruyne, who's gonna play against Brentford and Norwich in the next 2 games. Now the thing is, here we have Rafinha. He's gonna double also in GAMEWEEK 26. The fixtures are not great, but Rafinha, I think that he's gonna be a great long-term option. And also Bowen, the fixtures are great. He's one of the best players in the Premier League at the moment, and I think that he should 100% be on any wildcard. Now Fernandes. So pretty much for GAMEWEEK 25 you have Fernandes and Sanchez who are gonna double. Obviously you can go for someone like Ronaldo if you want to, but I just prefer having Fernandes just because after that we're gonna buy Son, right? So the thing is, obviously you can have Ronaldo and after that to buy Harry Kane for the double, but I just prefer having Heung-min Son at the moment. In attack we have Broja, Edouard and King. Obviously he was really bad in the last GAMEWEEKs, but still he's gonna have a double GAMEWEEK and he's pretty cheap. And also with Edouard, I'm still expecting him to be rotated at some point with Benteke, but the features are just too good to ignore for Crystal Palace, and we know that Gallagher can play against Chelsea. So Edouard, I think that is the best option you can go for Crystal Palace. You can even go for a defender if you want to, someone like Guehi. So Norwich, Brentford and a double in GAMEWEEK 26 against Chelsea and Watford. So the features are great for Palace before and after the double GAMEWEEK, and Broja also is the cheapest option. I think that is the best attacker in the game at that price. Obviously if you have enough money you can go for someone like Watkins. This year we don't know what's happening with him, we don't know if he's injured or not at the moment. And also with Antonio, he played so many games for Jamaica in the last game, so that's the thing, we don't know exactly if you want or not Antonio. But as you can see, we don't have Mohamed Salah. So the latest news we know about Salah, Jurgen Klopp just told us today that he's expecting Salah and Mane to be ready to play for GAMEWEEK 24. Now Egypt and Senegal are going to be in the final of African Cup of Nations, and Klopp just said that who's going to win, Mane or Salah, he's going to have 1 day break probably to celebrate with the country obviously, but he's expecting them to be back for GAMEWEEK 24. Now what that means, obviously we don't know. That means if Salah is going to start and he's going to play 60 or 70 minutes, or he's going to be on the bench, just came in for 30 or 20 minutes, but the chances for Salah to start in this GAMEWEEK obviously are less and less likely. Now I'm not saying that 100% he's not gonna start, because he's a machine. He played all the games for Liverpool this season. He played 3 games for Egypt, 120 minutes, so I don't know exactly, but I think that on a wildcard, just for GAMEWEEK 24, maybe you can go without Mohamed Salah. So if that's the case, we have Fernandes and Kevin De Bruyne. Now about the captaincy, you can captain De Bruyne if you want to, obviously against Brentford, and after that, now you're gonna have Fernandes and Sanchez, as I said before, for double GAMEWEEK 25. Now if you really want to attack those double GAMEWEEKs for Man United, you can sell De Bruyne to Rashford in GAMEWEEK 25, but I'm not sure if I would do that. Honestly, De Bruyne is gonna play against Norwich and he can easily outscore Rashford, and obviously Rashford, we don't know exactly if he's gonna play both games in a double GAMEWEEK. So going into GAMEWEEK 26, you're gonna have 2 free transfers if that's the case. And what you can do, obviously you're gonna sell Bruno Fernandes to Salah in GAMEWEEK 26. Now obviously you can sell Kevin De Bruyne in GAMEWEEK 25 for Mohamed Salah if you really want to, but Kevin De Bruyne is gonna play against Norwich and Salah is gonna play against Burnley, so it depends how you wanna play it. And obviously if you're gonna have 2 free transfer for GAMEWEEK 26, you're gonna buy Salah and Heung-min Son instead of Fernandes and Kevin De Bruyne. So if that's the case, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 double GAMEWEEK players. And obviously if you really want to, you can sell someone like Bone, someone like Broya to another double GAMEWEEK player, but honestly Bone is gonna play against Newcastle in GAMEWEEK 26 when all these doubles are gonna happen, so I think that you can go without 11 double GAMEWEEK players. So this is the first wildcard if you still have 2 free hits. Now let's see the other one. Okay, so now this is my second wildcard draft for GAMEWEEK 24 for those who have still just 1 free hit available. So I'm not saying that you can't use your free hit in GAMEWEEK 27. If you really want to, you can have 6 players from Arsenal and Liverpool and use your free hit in GAMEWEEK 27, but you just need to take into consideration that also GAMEWEEK 30 is going to be a big blank GAMEWEEK, and I just think that maybe the best strategy would be to use your 1 free hit left in GAMEWEEK 30, but obviously it's your decision. You need to think about your team and to make your own strategy, because nobody's going to think more about your team than you. So what we have different here, we have Webster from Brighton and Coutinho from Villa instead of Saka and Ben White, so we don't have triple Arsenal. Obviously instead of Webster you can go for Veldman, you can go for Cucurella if you have enough money in the bank. We know that they are gonna double in GAMEWEEK 25, so I think that doubling up on Brighton defense could be a nice option too. We're not gonna have a double with Coutinho, but still the fixtures for Villa are gonna be great, short and long term, before and after the double GAMEWEEK. They have some fixtures to be rearranged, so I really like that team also. So the strategy pretty much is the same. You have Kevin De Bruyne, you have Fernandes, and now when Salah is gonna be back, obviously maybe the chances for him to be back for GAMEWEEK 24 are less likely, but I'm still expecting him to start in GAMEWEEK 25 against Burnley. So if that's the case, if you really want to go safe, you can sell De Bruyne to Mohamed Salah in GAMEWEEK 25, sorry, if you really want to. So if that's the case, you're gonna have Salah against Burnley, probably you're gonna captain him, and in GAMEWEEK 25 you're gonna have Sanchez, Webster and Fernandes, so 3 double GAMEWEEK players for GAMEWEEK 25. And after that, obviously you can sell Fernandes to someone like Son. Son is gonna play against Man City in the double, but still it's a double GAMEWEEK, and Son is a player I really like and I think that he's gonna do just great. So you're gonna have Son and Salah for GAMEWEEK 26. If that's the case, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double GAMEWEEK players. I think that's just enough. You're not forced to have 11 double GAMEWEEK players for GAMEWEEK 26, obviously, because you're gonna have some good single GAMEWEEK players, like let's say Cancelo, Digne, Bone, so that's just enough. I think 8 double GAMEWEEK players. And obviously why I'm not talking about bench boost, if you really want to bench boost in GAMEWEEK 26, then this wildcard is completely useless, because you need to stack up with 15 double GAMEWEEK players. But why I'm ruling out this option is because I just think that you need to use your triple captain in GAMEWEEK 26. Obviously you can use your free hit if you want to, but just look at the fixtures. Salah is gonna play against Norwich and Leeds. Both of these fixtures are gonna be at home. I don't think we're gonna get a better chance to triple captain this season than Salah against Norwich and Leeds at home. So that's why I'm ruling out bench boost, and that's why I think that you should triple captain Mohamed Salah. Okay, so these were my wildcard drafts for GAMEWEEK 24. Hopefully it will help you a little bit, and thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please consider leaving a like or subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. It would be really helpful for me and I really appreciate it. And also please let me know about your opinions in the comments down below. See you next time.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.